see a mother with no child. We meet a stranger, poor exiled. How's the heart while it still beats? Asks and no one, another John Doe. Sorrow hides well in your shell, a fellow man with her to spare. Dear one, here I am to share the fear, an act of kindness without an amen. How's the heart underneath the silence? How's the one drowning in the mire? Let us sound the human pain. Come in the fire swarm, burn the rope and dance some more. We met where the cliff greased the sea, shared a story, took a leap. Rose uprooted, hidden note, you know where, you've been there. Fair winds, my love, fly towards the calm, fly utterly lost towards a beating heart. How's the heart underneath the silence? How's the one drowning in the mire? Let us sound the human pain, the fire swarm. How's the heart underneath the silence? How's the one drowning in the mire? Let us sound the human pain. Come on in. How's the heart underneath the silence? How's the one drowning in the mire? Let us sound the human pain. Come in the fire swarm, burn the rope and dance some more. Hi guys, I did this great arpeggio so I can regain my talking capacities. So this is from Nightwish's new album. I have to be honest, it's probably the only song, one of the few songs that I understand, that I can say I understand on an emotional level and on an intellectual level, at least partially, I think, I hope. It's a very complex album. I have listened to it when it came out and it's so unexpected. It's full of surprises. You listen to a phrase beginning and you're expecting it to go to a direction and instead it takes you to a completely different one. And I'm the kind of person who likes it easy. This is raw honesty here, you know, when I have to think a little bit and when I have to be like, what is the meaning behind this? Why did it go there and it didn't go to that other one? It's very challenging. And so I am planning to listen to it a lot because I want to understand it, because the lyrics are great, the themes, the direction. It's very emotional. Emotional, not necessarily, well, also in a human level, but it's almost like spatial. It has a bond with something else that is something that we want but we can't reach. I don't know if it makes sense. It's not like singing about love or about missing. It's almost like missing something you don't know you're missing, or you don't know what you're missing. Anyway, too much talking. I was thinking today for a game idea. Not a game, well, we've been keeping it quite philosophical lately, right, in the last days, but I think this song is about human kindness, about being considerate and genuinely interested in others, how they feel, how they're coping. So I was thinking of each one of us, and of you and of us, sharing one experience in their lives where they have done a good deed to others, like an act of kindness. It's a bit lacking modesty or composedness, you know. It's a bit like, I did this, I did that, but that's not the point. What I would like to achieve is that perhaps there's so many acts of kindness, small ones or big ones, that we don't realize are acts of kindness. Maybe sometimes they're so small that they're insignificant, so you don't even believe they could make a change, but actually they do. In my case, I have, oh my god, this video is gonna be long. I have thought a lot, what act of kindness did I do? And I couldn't think of any. Because maybe we have this very romantic idea about what kindness is and a good deed. Like in my understanding and in my experience, it must be also a cultural thing, but we have in fairy tales these characters who make a good deed, and it's a really huge good deed. I mean, it's paranormal usually, but it's a big word and it's a big idea. So maybe we do good deeds every day, we don't realize it because we're expecting something heroic. So what I came up with is a story from when I was in university. I was living in a student's house with another girl. I had a roommate, and it worked in the way that when you got the scholarship, you could take advantage of all the other advantages. Pleonastic construction. You could benefit of all the other advantages, but not necessarily the house immediately. So you had to wait for others to graduate and to leave the rooms so that you could top the list, and when you were really close and some places were free, you could go and live there, which took quite a long time. So I have been in somebody's home for 1 year before I went inside the student's house. Well, when I was in, my roommate brought a girl who was exactly in the same situation. Like, she was expecting to be taken in the student's house, but she didn't have it yet. And of course, in the student houses, it was illegal to bring others, which to me didn't make sense, because anyway, the girl had the right to benefit of the house, from the house, and to be there. And if you are not able as an institution to provide for her needs, then you shouldn't be against us as disinfectants, as people who benefit from your services, to help somebody else who is in the right of being inside the house. Anyway, we took this girl, but somebody in the building told the institution what was going on in our house, and every morning they were coming at 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning to make controls, and telling us, you should not have people, let us see, let us look around. They were checking the bathroom and blah blah blah. We had made she was hiding under the bed, actually, the girl, but we were very fast because we knew they were gonna come, so we were putting her under the bed and pushing something so that they don't see her directly. I think they also guessed what was going on, but they were also being nice, maybe, potentially. And in the end, it turned out that this girl and I became better friends than she was with her initial friend in the beginning. That is my random act of kindness that even though I was stressed and risking to lose my scholarship, I hope these people are not watching the video now, the scholarship masters. I didn't tell either of the girls anything, and of course I didn't tell the employees from the place. I also didn't tell them anything. So it's maybe an act of normality for me. It's an act of very basic empathy, but lacking anything better to say, I'm going to say this one as an example. So please let us know about your acts of kindness. It can be anything. And the more unexpected and different it is, the better. Because we want to make acts of kindness and we don't know what to do. We are so selfish. Have a nice day, you guys.